What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Tampa Boy Buck 80. If y'all click this video, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. Um, Unknown Forever was a TikToker that called me out, man. I guess he seen my videos. He wanted to fight. It took me like 2, 3 days to fight him just because I was working and everything. But I'm gonna say it was a good fight. He's a okay fighter. He did give me trouble though, just because like the game was steady giving him these like overhand right hooks or right hooks, whatever you want to call it. Like I, you know, throw my power punch, my power punch right hook. Even if I hit him at the body or whatever, they'll still let him get his off. So he got a few little, like two little knockdowns by that, but he made me fight real cautious, smart boxing. 10 rounds, ain't no 8 rounds over here, straight 10 rounds. If you know how to play, you know how to play. You did like box, man, box. Cause if I see you just a straight power puncher, I'm just gonna dig to your body. You're gonna lose stamina. By the time the fifth, sixth round come, you just gonna be out the fight. Like I'm gonna just box you the rest of the next 5 rounds and call it a day. So yeah, just if you made it this far listening to my yapping, just like sub to the YouTube channel. You feel me?
They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting anything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. No rest for the weary. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
So it's like, y'all see what he doing? He lean back, throw it. Like, what do y'all call that? Cause it's like, is it a abuser of the power punches or what? You feel me? So you just see me sticking and moving, sticking and moving. Just wait until you lose some stamina.
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Here we go. It's round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
With that jab.
But y'all can see, like, I'm not trying to throw too many power punches because for some reason he's always blocking my punches, punching through my punches, or leaning back to where I'm missing them. And I didn't understand that the whole fight. But it is what it is. Just keep on watching. Keep on watching. If you made it this far, just keep on watching it.
Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Just missed with that hook. No rest for the weary. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the score. And there's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
You see, I'm trying to smart box him. Just trying to, you know, touch him up, move, you know, get the points on the card. You see that? See that? Touch, bang! You know, just smart boxing. Frustrate him a little bit.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to do what they've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Caution being thrown to the wind. A straight right. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You've completely switched up. Good work on lift up, jump slip. Come on, you let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. That jab won't score. No rest for the weary. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
How about that time counter shot? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. Both men step back for just a moment. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
You'd like to see more jabs. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
So y'all see how I just box him, right? And y'all see the overhand right, overhand right, overhand right. But what I don't understand is how some people do that little lean back. Like, is there some type of glitch with the lean back with the hands down? Like, I see a lot of people do that. And what you notice about him is he do it, and really all he do is just throw the overhand right, overhand right, overhand right.
An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. The jab slightly off target.
Now that shit right there was just perfect timing for him. Like I already knew what was up. I shouldn't have threw that overhand, that power right hook like that. I should just kept, sticking to the body, stick him,
They're on their
and
feet,
step
but is
out.
this
But
the beginning of the
I don't know.
end?
I don't want to say I got
Listen,
careless
to be
right there, but
down, to be back up again, to
good
get
counter
yourself
punch.
back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination, maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's
Now,
always coming.
y'all see what it is. Perfect. Round 5. Still got 5
Let
rounds
your
left.
hands go a little bit.
I
It's
could go
okay
light
to be
footwork if I
aggressive
want
now.
to, but look at his footwork. He's out of stamina. He's probably at like 50% or a little less than 50% right now. But at the end of the day,
Well, Johnny, it's still
still got to
early
stay
on, but what do you
cautious.
think about
Still
what
just
we're
got to
seeing so
box him.
far?
Frustrate him, get him mad. He rode me Thompson, God dang, 10 rounds. Yeah, 10 rounds in real life or 12.
What the hell am I
Yeah.
gonna do now?
So, no arcade stuff going on right now.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back in.
There's the bell for round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you know what's going to happen. If he does that, I'll be
that's
very,
bullshit.
very surprised.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You don't want to trade shots. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with that uppercut. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in...
Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Oh, wait a minute. Crawford in trouble.
See what he did there?
Smart move
He took
here
a
to
knee.
take a knee
That would have
and get
been
a
his
break
4th
from all
time
that
being knocked
beating.
down, so it would have been real
Really
tough for him to
take
get
the
up.
ego. You don't want
But
your opponent to see you do that.
I don't know if he changed his settings to where he let the computer get up for him, because usually even on the 3rd knockdown, it's kind of hard to get up. And just keep watching.
Either one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Crawford's legs are all over the place.
Once again, knockdown. So 3 knockdowns, a knee, 4th actual knockdown, and he still gets up. It's kind of crazy.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Tell who's stronger and who's faster. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Crawford in that. There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So remember, I hit him with a power body. He's at like, 20-30% of stamina, but then he comes over with the right hook and then drops me. I was kind of greedy, but then again, I just felt like, the little touches to the body would have ended up getting him out of there, as far as like, because the stamina was so low. But I guess
back
not.
on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Good work out there. The job's well, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out. Shot at a time. Set him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. Get back out there and win the round. Get your mind. Got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and fit him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Time winding down as we get set for another. And there's the bell for round 9. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Missing with the hook. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
Y'all see, I'm still in front of him. I'm on him. Y'all see, I just got hit. But what I'm doing is I'm still boxing him, staying in range for when he do miss. I can come back with like a body shot or a jab just to touch him. Cause now, after being hit so many times with the right hook, I just really want to box him and win the last 2 rounds. If I get a knockdown, it's cool.
Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Both men step back for just a moment. Nobody home with that hook. You'd like to see more jabs. These punches coming from every angle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of...
We've made it to round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Got it. So remember, that's his 5th time being knocked down.
Oh my God! Like
And one knee.
Christ.
So that's crazy. How he got up 5
Oh,
times.
man.
Like
Because this fighter
I don't
will
understand
stand
that.
That is a show of character.
That is hard to do if you're doing it by yourself manually to get up. That's real hard.
You've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards.
Alright, so
Unanimous
I got the win. Alright, 93-90, 96-87, which is
Damn,
crazy,
I would've
93-90.
done.
And I really feel like 96-87 is probably correct because, look, all he did was throw hooks. 298 hooks, landed 144, power punches 127, only landed 56. Only threw 10 jabs, landed 1. Straights 23, landed 6. Like, dude, come on now. Come on. And I was real cautious just because of them hooks. And that's all he was throwing. That's it. Good fight.